Hold on, what do you say? Design what?
Design should solve all the problems that it's intending to fix. So this bag does everything. It's comfortable, it's compact, it's functional, it's a camera bag, but it's also a backpack and you wouldn't know it. And it's stylistic, like it goes really, really, really hard. Like, I love the bag. And I've not found anything else that's quite, as all-encompassing as this fucking backpack. So that's what our design should aim to be. Something that's functional, cool, aesthetic. If you can identify what the problem is well enough, you can cater towards it well enough. So you have to do enough research, obviously, to find out how to solve it. Charlie, what got you excited about this in the first place?
Doing cool stuff, not because what other people tell me to do, but like to just explore what we could and what we want. I think this is what gets me excited.
We wanted to be able to make a living by doing the creative stuff that we find interesting. Like, I want to be able to just keep doing this stuff. At the moment, because we're so far out, it seems so big. I gotta find that thing that hooks me in. Like, I'm not saying I'm not enjoying it right now, I am. I haven't found the one thing yet that's like, let's do this, let's go. But when we do, you'll know.
Our initial thoughts had us trying to break into some sort of structure to build up our ideas. As designers, our first sense is to discuss what we want out of this, what feelings and ideas we want to combine to create something meaningful to us. We spoke about what we wanted to make, how we wanted to go about it, and what that would mean for Field as a studio, brand, and name.
I feel like we should focus more on the making, but also the brand itself to start.
So we probably have like a fundamental element of this brand, and then we apply this element to different things.
Correct. Yes. We should have a base that you can swap for every one of these places. I agree with that.
And I kind of feel like we could definitely do clothes. So in Taiwan here, you can do patches
Very easily.
Yep.
T-shirts very easily.
Yep. And in Japan, we can do screen printing because I know people do that.
Ooh, okay.
In Melbourne, we can do the vinyl.
We can do the vinyl stuff in Melbourne. True. Okay.
So I feel like clothing could be part of it.
I think clothing's going to be a strong part of it.
Clothing is something both of us are very inspired to make. It's a form of expression. And our favourite work is all about being able to show what we love. We are fortunate enough in Tainan to have access to the facilities that do a lot of the making. From patches to printing, cheap materials and manufacturing, we have lots of ideas for things that we can make. But also, back in Melbourne, we have lots of contacts with people, workshops and tools that we can use to elevate not only our making, but our production as well.
We are in this kind of interesting situation. We could probably make some ironic artwork. I was thinking like even making a clock, probably like 95. Yeah, more like making fun of it, and like it wouldn't go out to be a product, but it would be fun to.
Yeah. It's expression.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like coming up with some interesting quotes or like certain imagery to put on some shirt stuff. It breaks the norm. Brandalism.
Yeah. Brandalism. We think
Brandalism.
Selfie.
Brandalism is the idea of using branding or advertising to subvert someone's expectations. Think like a Nike poster that instead of saying just do it, it says child labour. It aims to break down societal norms, usually to mock and to criticise. You can find a lot about it on consumerism, politics and societal issues. We love the idea of Field going against the grain in this way, doing the things that one ordinarily wouldn't, asking you to step out of what society expects you to do.
Okay.
We are doing a 30-minute design exercise.
What we're trying to do is to get inspired by things that relate to the field.
I'm going to try and find some art pieces, some graphics, some interesting stuff that will hopefully inspire me.
This 30 minutes, I would look up to all the 80s kind of vibe to play with it. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, that's out of the board.
Yeah, what did you expect from me? Remember those things I showed
The
you?
albums,
Yeah, the album covers. I love the use of color. I love how strong the color is actually. I would like our logo to be strong in color, whatever it is. I love how they lay out certain images, like great composition, but also like graphics and landscape. Graphics and landscape, I think is really interesting. I love this.
Okay, industrial.
I love the industrial sort of shape of it, but also I love the mixture of like grey. But if you had really nice bright coloured text or something, you know, laid out in an interesting way, it could be really cool.
Color with the field.
I don't mind stuff like this, but I think this is too simple. Modernist symbols, you have to have really strong meaning behind, like my Alchem logo, for example.
This one is also a bit too complex.
I think so, for the size of it, like
Yeah.
what we're trying, it's gonna be way too complex. I agree. Like look at the end here. I think that's really interesting. I want to put this in a t-shirt, like
With the CD.
with the CD, and we have our own sort of graphics in here. I think it's really cool. Same thing here, like even with the graphics breaking over, realism blended with graphics. Like these are real photos, and then they're blended to match with this beautiful graphic, and then there's stuff built on top of it. I think that's great.
I feel like our logo could somehow be a real object.
Could be.
It could be interesting.
Could very much be. It'd be heavily manipulated. I could see it, like color palette.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, you're finding stuff with the color palette. Ooh.
Mine were heavily, I don't know why, but I choose eyes a lot.
Okay, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I love the imagery of an eye,
Yeah.
but I think it's overused.
Okay.
Like, I think an eye, I think 1984 George Orwell. I think of many things. I think it's really cool imagery, but I've seen it everywhere.
I'm not saying like I want to use eyes, but I get a lot of inspiration
Yeah.
from the eyes because I feel,
Wow, this one.
yeah, this
Wow.
one, the real, like real,
Wow.
real and graphic.
Now this is cool. I didn't even register this. I was looking at this. Wow. Okay. Yes. No, I'll shut up.
No, all good. I feel like feel rather than saying escaping, more like revolutionary.
Ooh, revolutionizing.
Yeah.
In what way?
Like
What are we doing that's revolutionary?
society tell us to do something. We're not. We're doing our own thing. People say this might be an escape, but then they do 9 to 5. They struggle. They kind of complain about their life, but they don't do changes. And they say if you don't get a job, you are escaping the reality. But for me, I feel like I'm working on what makes me happy and potentially become something that can sustain me. That is a way to revolution. This is not what society wants us to do. Then when we do it, it is called escape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
The feel like we breaking the
Ooh,
barrier.
breaking the. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like breaking or like the bottom fire. They shouldn't be together. And like I found
Wow.
orange and blue with black and white real object works very well. Feel the gravity field.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I feel like this one I hit very hard because I was very into physics as well. And I like it, like they are exploring the unknown.
Yeah, that's why I love it too. I totally get you.
Yeah, I don't know, 80s comic book style.
Ooh, I'm seeing an astronaut, like a helmet astronaut,
Okay,
done in that style.
okay.
Would be really cool.
Yeah, I think
Would be really
black
cool.
and white one.
Black and white.
Yeah, I
would
think
be
it's-
really cool.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like cowboy is a bit like a field. as well.
Cowboy was very interesting in America. There was a lot of land to live off. They could live a very free life. But as the US developed and expanded, it became harder and harder to live the life of a cowboy, to have that level of freedom without society encroaching in.
Oh.
So if you ever do get a chance, play Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption 2. 2 is set at the very end of what's considered like the age of the cowboy. The towns are becoming modern enough. Everything's being connected by telephone wire, right? It's very hard for people to like be off the radar. And you in the game you're trying to work out how to live in this new world.
I feel like what we're doing is doing the reverse.
Almost.
Yeah.
I actually like this. Yeah. Something like that is like, what's gonna happen? It's like, I'm gonna blow up, but I can't do anything about it.
I feel like we got joy, we got excited when we're doing something that other people are not.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I love being different to people.
yeah,
I love not doing what anybody else expects.
yes, for me, sleeping in a temple, there's no purpose, there's no meaning behind it. Just experience, yeah.
We're opportunistic in the way that we see something, we're going to try and do it. Doesn't matter what the circumstances are around it. If we see some amount of value in it, we go for it.
I see this picture, the winner and still champion, death. I feel like everyone is fighting death, but some people are not really fighting. They're just waiting.
Yeah, they're not living.
Although I know I'm gonna lose this fight, but I still want this fight to be exciting.
It's very interesting the different ways we look at these, because I look at color, I look at shape, I look at visuals first. And yeah, I'm a visual learner, whereas you're interesting how I do look at like some quotes too, but you are more looking at the thematic meanings behind a lot of these.
We should work on the drawing.
Should we go for a walk?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a few ideas of potential things to play with. The main thing is I want to play with the logo. Right now we've just got a font, and I don't know, Charlie, I want to bring it into Affinity and start making with the colors and playing with the shapes and just seeing what I can do with the font, because I feel like there's something there, but I don't know what yet. We're looking at like cosmonauts and astronauts and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind playing with like a space helmet or something space related in a certain style. I've also got a couple ideas for potentially like a logo. We have this black box, this like flight recorder sort of thing. And what do you think? I like the representation of it with field, don't you?
Yeah, the idea of it is quite fit with it. Like the Pandora box.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Pandora's box, because it's a thing that collects information about the plane and the pilots and its journey, all the data. And you're not meant to open it in case it's only for an emergency. When something happens, you open it to get the information out of it. I think it represents travel. I think it represents this sort of documentation we're doing of our process.
But also how like we are trying to break from it.
It's true. Maybe something about playing with that. I don't know. I would like still a symbol besides just the field name, but I don't know what yet. What about you, Charlie? You have like...
I might have some idea, but I need my paper with me.
There, yeah. Do some drawing.
Yeah, let's go get some drawing done.
Yeah, right.
Design doesn't happen at a desk. It happens out here, in the middle of nowhere.
Charlie, where are we?
That is Dandenong.
No!
Or exactly where you should be.
Oh my god.
Sometimes, bad ideas.
You're kidding. No way.
Sometimes, good ones. Two designers.
I don't know where we are.
They have everything.
No plan.
What are you doing there? Figuring out my life, man.
Just Field. New episodes on the way. Only on Field.